GameStop has a $500 Switch bundle, Twitch updates its nudity and attire guidelines, and more. I'm Andrew Dornan, this is my show, What's New? I was thinking about how I structure the news show, and I figured I used to do about, I think, 4 stories plus any additional like website or channel or Facebook page news. And I've decided to trim it down to just 3 gaming stories. I am just one person, and I do these completely on my own every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Get up, turn on my computer, get ready for the day, and then come back and research articles to talk about, write up my outline, and then try to get this out before noon. So, yeah, I've decided by limiting it to 3 stories, I can better pick what stories I want to talk about. And it makes it a lot quicker to pick stories because there are a lot of new games coming out where the various publications feel the need to make a whole bunch of guides. So it's very hard to find news story when it's like you're greeted with when you go to like gaming news on a website and it's like here's like 30 guides. I'm like that's not news, but whatever. So I did find some news stories to talk about that are very noteworthy. What's kind of interesting is it seems like one of these, the Twitch story that I mentioned in my little intro, I don't see anyone talking about it, and I guess people are just kind of like tired of talking about Twitch guideline changes because they happen so often. And they're just like, it's Twitch. They're gonna like do whatever the hell they feel like because it's their platform. But yeah, I think they're still reeling from the loss of Ninja, who I think he go over to Mixer. Yeah, I think he did. So like Twitch is like, why? And they used his page as like a place to advertise other people's content, which is just really petty. But it's been interesting. Other than that, I've just been working on getting stuff made like between episodes of Andrew Dornan's What's New. I've been working on uh, figuring out additional content to bring not only to the website but also to the Facebook page, and then also today's heavy trash pickup day for my area. So there's a lot of like big dumpster trucks going around. It's you can't get like 2 minutes without a big truck driving by. It's like, is there really that a lot of heavy trash today? But whatever. But yeah, so been working on getting all that done, and then I got the last 2 videos recorded of my Pikmin Let's Play over on my Vlair channel, which if I remember, I will have a link to in the show notes today. If I don't, oh well. But yeah, so a lot of stuff has been happening behind the scenes, and now that the pre-show banter is now over, let's jump into the news. Alright, our first story of today is that GameStop has a $500 Switch bundle. What comes in that $500 Switch bundle? Well, you get a Nintendo Switch, which already is $300 on its own, and then for an extra $200, you get Animal Crossing, Breath of the Wild, and Minecraft. I know Animal Crossing and Breath of the Wild are $60 each. Minecraft, that's a good question. I want to say $60, but that doesn't sound right. Maybe it's 40. Let's find out. This is a new thing that I'm adding to the show where I immediately stop what I'm doing and research that up. Minecraft for the Switch. Nintendo game details. I'm going to the Nintendo store because so it's $30, and the reason why I went there is because Nintendo has the thing where it's like your digital price has to be the same as your physical price, so it's like not one thing is changed over, so it's like people don't like preference one thing over the other. It's Nintendo being Nintendo. But yeah, so Minecraft $30 game, two $60 games, so that's $190, and then a Pro controller, which is an absurd amount of money, which I'm not going to look up because I don't want to be shell shocked by the price of a controller. It's probably going to be like $60, but already, $190 worth of games plus a $300 Switch. So it's like a Pro controller. You're effectively getting the Pro controller at a discounted price, or you could think of it as another way. You're getting 2 games of Pro controller, and you get Minecraft for free. More or less. I think that's how math works. Let's figure that out. So I'm going to assume that a Pro controller is $60. So $299.99 for a Switch plus let's put that in parentheses just to make my life easier. Times that by 2 plus $29.99 plus what did I say? $60. So let's say $59.99 because that's how we roll in America. So that is $509.95. So you're effectively getting Minecraft at a discounted price. So yeah, that's how that works. Math. I'll be honest. After high school, I didn't think I would use my TI-84 that much. But then core classes were a thing in college, and then after that, I was like, I'll never need it again, and here I am still using it. But yeah, so you can go to GameStop's website right now and pre-order this bundle. I will have a link in the show notes. You can pre-order it, and they will be shipping out April 30th, which is very nice. So it is very handy to have this, especially since there is a shortage of Nintendo Switch systems. So GameStop somehow managed to pull a bunch of Switches out of nowhere. So good on them, I guess. Our second story of today is that No Man's Sky is adding in a mech with a free update. You guys remember No Man's Sky? It came out and it was horrible, sort of. It didn't live up to expectations. There was a thing about the head of the company like just saying random things and like building up uncontrolled hype, and then the game came out and people like dismissed it because it wasn't living up to the expectations that they had, which was in part fueled by that one guy from the company overhyping the game. And this is why hyping is dangerous. You can hype up your own game and say it's going to be great, but you shouldn't promise the second coming of Jesus, which is more or less what they did. But they have been making up for it with several years worth of free updates and adding in new content. Last time we talked about No Man's Skies, they had introduced a living ship, a little biomechanical starfighter thing, which looked kind of interesting. And now they have introduced a little homage to the Titanfall games, which I stand are pretty good games. I will say that Titanfall 2 is much better than the first one. That is my recommendation. But we're not talking about Titanfall 2. We're talking about this mech that's called the Minotaur. And it features jetpacks, or it has a jetpack. It has an immersive cockpit, so it's got like a lot of different displays, and it looks really cool. And it's got optional mounts for tools and weapons, which is very handy. And then also it can be called down from an orbiting freighter. An orbiting freighter. An orbital freighter. Oh my god. I am tired. But yeah, so it can be called down from an orbiting freighter, much like a Titan in Titanfall 2. And this is available now. So if you have No Man's Skies, congratulations. You can play Titanfall 2 in No Man's Skies. So I hope you're excited about that. Oh my gosh, that's actually a really cool idea. A Titanfall 2 like game mode in No Man's Skies. What? That's crazy. Alright. The dumb ideas I think of for games I don't own. But yeah, so No Man's Sky Mech Update is available now. Our third story of today is that there are new nudity and attire guidelines for Twitch. So if you want the TLDR, it is the boobs are bad, the genitals are bad. Nude art, fuck your NSFW art. Specifically, they stated in their little FAQ, quote, "We don't have the tools for viewers to limit their exposures to this." This being non-sexual NSFW nude art or educational art. So like the shit in your fucking biology textbook or your anatomy textbook. In high school, anatomy and biology were lumped in the same class, at least at my school. But yeah, I read that and I was like, was the for adults only marker tag thing not enough? Also, could you not implement an NSFW tag and incorporate that into your filter as well? Or you could just... Oh wait, do they even have a filter? No, they don't. I'm pretty sure. Of course, I've never searched for Twitch channels in a long time because I just watched the select few, and new Twitch channels that I do find are through Twitter. So let's figure this out. I'm gonna search. Let's search up DS Koopa. Yeah, there's no filter option. Yeah. Okay. So it's literally just you type in a term and then it brings up everything, which is dumb. I've done a few programming projects in my day, and the easiest thing I ever did, aside from making hyperlinks in a header, is a filter for search terms. It's like, it boggles my mind. Steam has filters. Literally anything that has a search function has filters, yet Twitch doesn't. YouTube has filters. You change based off of like channel title. Yeah, channel or video title. I combine the two. So yeah, channel, video title, upload date, relevance. I already said title. Oh, time, like how long something is. I've had to use that feature a few times, and I just fucking whacked my microphone stand. I grabbed the cord and I just yanked down. That was by accident. But yeah, couldn't Twitch have, whatever. It's Twitch. They throw a dartboard at whatever rule they want to enforce that day, and they enforce it to the letter. And by to the letter, I mean to the extreme, and will ban you without warning. So yeah, Twitch is just off its rocker, but whatever. Other things, there are some people on Twitch who do body art. That is in a weird gray area. It's fine, but don't show your nipples. Basically, a lot of these were like, nobody show your nipples. It's also no butts, no rebuttals allowed. That was my own joke. It was a bad joke, but yeah, no butts, no booty shorts. You gotta cover up. This is a Christian Minecraft server we got going on. Here's the thing. There are some people who use VR chat for adult-oriented streams. That is okay, because VR chat is technically a game. So video game nudity and sexual content is fine, but you cannot make your own art. That is not fine, because that is not a game. For all Twitch knows, art equals life. Like that. I don't have any art. Shoot. Oh wait, hold on. No. Here we go. This, according to Twitch, this is the equivalent of real life stuff. So, it's whatever. Also, this retroactively applies to old content. So, if you did body art on Twitch like 3 years ago, and you accidentally showed your nipple. 3 years ago, Twitch would have been cool about it. But Twitch now is like, hey, take that video off or you're going to get banned. I know it was 3 years ago when the rules were different, but we're going to cancel you. Cancel culture jokes are not good jokes because they're dumb and easy to make. Where did I even go? That's whatever. But that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. What do you think about these news stories? Do you think Twitch is off its rocker again? Because I sure do. They went from being one of the chillest platforms to produce content on to being stricter than the rules in a nunnery. So, I mean, they still allow some things, but they're getting real weird about certain things, and it's just kind of odd. But to go back to the GameStop thing, that's cool. If you've been wanting a Switch and Breath of the Wild and Animal Crossing New Leaf and a Pro Controller and Minecraft for the Switch. I don't know why I said it like that. But you can get those from GameStop for $500, which is pretty nice, if I do say so myself. And then that story in between, which the No Man's Sky. I think that says something about No Man's Skies that I forgot that I talked about, and I was like, that second story. You know, the one with the ships and the mechs and the orbital freighties. Oh my lord. But yeah, also I have been working on making audio only versions of the show. It's really easy, it's just tedious. So after this video, while this video is in the process of uploading, I will also be working on getting the audio only version exported, and then sometime this week or next week for sure, I will have all the audio only versions up on the website for you to download and play on your mobile devices. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys Friday for a short episode of Andrew Dornan's What's New. Bye-bye.